boys and your girls, geeks and your Star Wars t-shirt. Welcome to the Gadget Show Live Super Theatre, sponsored by Curry's PC World. If you've ever wanted to be on telly, this might be your big chance. Because for the first time ever, we're filming an episode of the TV show, right here in the Super Theatre. We have the lights, we've got the cameras. Now all we need is the action. On stage, the stars of the Gadget Show and Gadget Show Live. Jason Bradbury, Amy Williams, Otis Dealey, and John
I think we need more energy, man.
Okay. Good morning, Gadget Show Live!
That's what I'm talking about.
So good to see you. Now, you may have heard the booming voice at the very beginning of the show, not mine, telling you that this year we're going to do things slightly differently.
Yes, because, believe it or not, we've been doing Gadget Show Live for 7 years. The TV show for almost 12. And in all of that time, we've not combined the two, have we? We've never made an actual episode of the Gadget Show to be shown on television in the Super Theatre or in the exhibition until now. We're going to be on TV, folks.
We're going to be famous.
Yes.
Excellent. And there's a couple of cameramen, Nat and Chris, wandering about the place. Well, they are taking enough shots to make this show into programme 11 of the current series that goes out on May the 6th.
Yes,
this
that
is Chris.
Friday. Oh, yeah, go on.
This is Chris. Ladies, Chris is single. Chris likes to wear shorts. He goes cycling. He's active on Tinder, so if you do have that app, make sure you download it. He also likes facial hair, as you can see.
In a woman.
He's just why are you running away from me? He's just a big, cuddly bear.
We love Chris.
And we love Chris.
Yeah. Well,
He didn't know we were going to do that. Any interest? Ladies, gents?
it's free
Get on
tonight,
the app. It's a lot smoother, yeah, than doing it live.
Well, if you want to see, though, what Chris has been filming when this is a show, it's Friday the 6th of May, Channel 5, of course, at 7 p.m.
So don't miss that date. Make a note of it, put it in your Outlook, put it on your digital calendar, write it in indelible ink on your favourite child's head. But don't miss it, because that's when you might get to see yourself on your own telly in your own front room.
Yeah, so the one thing that's going to be different, though, than what we do here today than what we do on telly, that is the way that we give away tech to you lot.
So on the TV programme, of course, there is the infamous Gadget Show competition, where one person can win a huge amount of technology and keep it all to themselves.
Yeah, but we're doing it slightly different today. We're doing the competition, except we're going to do it loads and loads of times with lots of different gadgets during the course of this performance. You're going to win some tech! Yes! Yes!
And this is how you get involved, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You take a look at the phone number that is on the screens, and you send us your first name and your surname. Text it to us. SMS it to us. Okay? Remember, if we don't have your name, you ain't in the game.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is that your names are going to be fed into our random name selector, and then randomly throughout the show, we will pluck one of those names and give that person a awesome prize. Get texting. They are unbelievable.
They're amazing prizes. They are absolutely brilliant, in fact.
They are,
Really
John.
good. And so, what I'd like to do now, I'm going to leave that number up there a bit longer for you to text to. But I'd like to get the show started with something that I'm often associated with on the TV show, which is gadget testing. In fact, I'd like to do the biggest gadget test we've ever attempted here by using the whole audience. In fact, I'd like to borrow 2 bits from your anatomy, in particular, your ears, because this is a test all about music, and in particular, the resurgence of vinyl. The record. It's been around nearly as long as me. The first one was made of rubber back in 1880 by Emil Berliner. But it wasn't until after the Second World War that records were made using vinyl. After the CD came along in the early 80s, it all went a bit quiet for the humble disc. By 2006, sales were at an all-time low thanks to digital downloads. But now there's something of a vinyl revival. Sales were up 69% in 2015, and Amazon sold more turntables than any other home audio equipment last Christmas. Yeah, some quite impressive facts there, in fact, and what I want to do in this test is to play you an MP3 and a vinyl track, and you decide which is best, so you can find out which is the most pleasurable way to listen to recorded music. But before that, I've got a treat, which is the very track we're going to play in our test, performed live here in the Super Theatre. And just announcing the name of the person who's going to perform it makes me feel even trendier than I've ever done in my entire life. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome on stage Britain's coolest new singer-songwriter, the wonderful Nina Nesbitt.
Beautiful hair. Great stuff. If you want to see Nina and the boys, they are playing in Birmingham on Wednesday the 4th of May and those other venues throughout the year.
Hey Jason, how cool is this, right? Last night, I was hanging in the bar with the band.
I know. But you finished at 9:30 because they came to my room party with Nina. Okay. Who'd like to win some tech? Roll the random selector.
And the tech we have to win includes an exclusive limited edition of the track you've just heard, Chewing Gum by Nina Nesbitt. It's signed and it's on vinyl.
Yes, and something to play it on as well, as recommended by my mate Vinyl even. I've been practicing that all week. Anyway, it's a turntable. It's from Audio Technica and it's the AT-LP5.
Nice. Oh, and I'm adding to that stash, by the way, guys, with the Ozone Blue Wall speaker. This is a Bluetooth speaker that is wall mounted. It's quite a nice idea, actually. And they are at stand E60, and when you finally get out there and start looking at all your gadgets.
Went to see him this morning.
This is the winner. The winner's name of our first act is Chris Bates. Chris Bates, stand up, make some noise.
There he is, look.
Come on, Chrissy boy.
Stay where you are, Chris.
Stay there, Chris.
We will bring the gifts to you.
Here you go.
Well, I said we. Talis's going to do it.
You put the vinyl on the top. Can I have the frame mic, please? This is an amazing invention that we've had sorted for us at Gadget Show Live. It's a microphone that as you throw it, it switches itself off. When you catch it, it switches back on. Young man there, and the young lady, stick your face where it says, turn around, there's an X, just go, hello, right into it. Hello. Nice. Deep voice for a young girl. Could you chuck it over there, please? Chuck it over there, quick. Okay, now you guys grab it as quick as you can, chuck it right behind you, but don't punch the guy behind, because he's bigger than you. Chuck it. Much more of a chuck than that. Guys, over there, we're trying to get over to Chris Bates. Young man, grab it, chuck it into that section. Throw it, yeah, chuck it. Quick, let's get it moving. Get it moving, let's test this technology out. Oh my God.
Don't catch with your face.
KO'd someone. Chris, is that Chris? All right, chuck it in your face, bro, where it says a little white X. Where you from, Chris? Stand up. Where you from?
York.
Talking to the mic. We've gone to so much trouble, Chris. Do you not? Okay,
York.
Yeah, thank you very much, York. Lovely York with the wall and the tea-shop. Betty's.
That's the one, yeah.
Are you a vinyl man or more of a sort of digital
It's
listener?
got shed loads of vinyl.
Yes! Yeah, have you got a record player?
No.
We have now, my friend, you have now. The question is, though, Chris, which do you think sounds better, vinyl or digital?
For me, it's always vinyl, but digital's more portable and easier.
Okay, John?
All right, it's not an audition for a role on the Gadget Show, mate.
Anyway, good. Well, we can now get on with the testing and find out which is best, because we have two recordings of an extract from Nina's track there that we've just heard. Otis will be playing it on his turntable, which is another version of the Audio Technica AT-LP5, and Jason has it on MP3 on his phone, and we're going to listen to those extracts, and you're going to try and tell the difference and vote for the one you prefer. Now, we don't know the order they're going to play them in, and I don't want to see them playing, so I want to hide them. I want to lower our isolation boom. Lower the isolation boom.
Nice. Lower the isolation boom. Hey, I'm feeling like
Very good. Now, it's going down. There'll be no sort of giveaway plops or silences going down on records. We're going to fade the tracks in and out. So please listen very, very intently to what you're about to hear.
Listen intently with Mr. John Bentley.
Thank you very much. Yes, very good. And here is track A.
Before you jump in, trying to get under my skin, something I should let you know. It's gonna be impossible, 'cause we made a mess in the back.
And this is track B coming up in a moment. Track B.
Let you know. It's gonna be impossible, 'cause we made a mess in the back.
Now, in a moment, we're going to vote, so keep those in mind, decide which you prefer. In order to vote, what you need to do is get out your camera phones and switch the flash, because we'll be using that